Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sideline. And, of course, this is the first they're seeing of Dallas. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series. Bledsoe. And a moment happening right now, folks, and the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, a special individual taking to the hardwood as we'll get to watch the first official NBA appearance from Westbrook.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Phoenix looked to be on the verge of making it back into the playoffs last season. Ultimately, though, Greg, they faltered in the second half of the year.
Yeah, it was a three-team race. And after coming up short in 14, the Suns had the edge early. As you said, Kevin, they simply couldn't keep things going in the second half of the season.
Mavericks trail by 4. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And he drops that one in. Westbrook scores his first basket here in the NBA, the beginning to hopefully a long and prosperous career. Pass to Teletovic. Back tonight. And that's collected by Nowitzki.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Matthews goes in. McGee. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. McGee's got the game tied up here for the Mavs. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Glenn, a screen. Feeds to Warren. Bank shot. No good. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside Westbrook. Shoots it up. Another miss by Westbrook.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Nowitzki dishes to Westbrook. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter. Well, with Free Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Goodwin comes in for Booker. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going. They're yours.
Welcome back, everyone. So for the Suns, Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Len. Lure comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And it's P.J. Tucker in for T.J. Warren. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks. Freak comes in for Parsons. Bledsoe is out there with Booker. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's John Lure. And it's Chandler in at the 5. Rome in the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Here's Lure. Rejected by Nowitzki. Westbrook kicks to Williams. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And Phoenix making a change here. Knight's checked in. And so it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Chandler Parsons. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting...
We got Blake Griffin and the Clips on deck tonight. Going up against him, you almost just hope you don't end up on a poster. But I've never been one to just get out the way. I'm ready to step up, no matter the consequences. Gotta earn my stripes sometime, you know? Here we go.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. A contest in the West will with some changes. Paul Pierce has checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Crawford comes in for Green, and it's Austin Rivers in for J.J. Redick.
Last season, the Clippers came away with the 3rd seed out west. They were very tough in conference and managed to get 37 of their 56 wins against Western Conference teams.
On the floor for Dallas, Westbrook in at shooting guard. JaVale McGee is out there with Powell. Then there's J.J. Barea. Then it's Felton in at the 3 spot. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
As you said, for the Clippers, 37 wins last year against the rest of the West. That total was the 2nd most against the rest of the West among any team in the league. Trailed only Golden State in that regard.
And you know what? They played the top West teams tough as well. One of only 3 Western Conference teams to be over 500 against the rest of the playoff teams from the West.
The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Paul kicks to Crawford. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Mavericks leading by 6. Felton dishes to Barea. There's the pick. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Rivers. Fires from deep. The shot no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Westbrook, no good. Here's Crawford. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far.
Substitution here for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Aldridge comes in for Paul Pierce. Green, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Austin Rivers. On the court for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Greek is out there with Darren Williams, and it's Pachulia in at the center position.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations, really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Williams passes to Pachulia. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
There's the feed to Westbrook. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. DeAndre Jordan, number 1.
And Kevin, this guy was the top rebounder for a reason. Hustle and tenacity and pursuing the basketball. No luck involved in that.
Here's Paul. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go from deep. And Pachulia pulls it down. The Mavericks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. It's Westbrook with the drive. The second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Pachulia's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Paul kicks to Aldridge. Clippers moving the ball around, and he gets the bucket. Redick's got his second bucket tonight.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this, for his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
The shot's good from Paul.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
DeAndre Jordan has been extremely productive over 7 years. That makes it even more unbelievable that there was some question, Clark, as to his commitment to basketball coming into the league.
Yeah, you know, on talent and athleticism alone, he would have been a top 10 pick for sure, but he slipped to the second round, and he's made good on it, though. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Williams against Paul. And the wide open shot from Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 8th assist in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
And watching DeAndre Jordan, he's really refined his game over the years.
And so it's